Hey everyone, welcome to the 2021 Shoofly Liftoff. This is going to serve as your athlete briefing as well as a description of the flow and some of the movement standards. So we're going to dive into event 1, which is called Take Flight. This event is sponsored by our friends over at RX Smart Gear, who are providing the ropes that we're going to take on for the challenge. This workout is going to be all about moving as much weight as you can, but you're going to have to earn your time on that barbell by getting through the Zeus rope. So let's take a look at some of the weights and the movements for event 1. So as you can see here, the RX division, you are going to start every 90-second working window with 30 Zeus double unders. These double unders can be broken up however you'd like between partners. The first barbell will be preloaded to a 135 weight for the men, 95 pounds for the women, and for our co-ed teams, 1 bar with each one of those weights. After working for 90 seconds and working through as many snatches as you can, there will be a 30-second rest period where you will increase the weight. The second bar for our RX division is 155, 105. The third bar, 185, 115. The fourth bar, 205, 125. And the final bar, 225, 135. Just a note about these movements, you can break up the double unders as well as the snatches however you'd like between your teammates. As long as the double unders are completed, then you may begin moving the barbell. You can continue moving the barbell up until that time cap. As long as the bar is off the ground before that 90-second mark, that rep will count. Let's take a look at the movements as well as the weights for our intermediate division. You can see here 20 Zeus double unders to begin each round, and the weights listed: 95-65 for round 1, 115-75 for round 2, 135-85 for round 3, 145-95 for round 4, and the final round is going to have a barbell of 155 for the men, 105 for the ladies. For our scaled division, you will also be using the Zeus rope. You're going to be asked to do 30 single unders, broken up however you'd like. The first barbell will be 75 pounds for the men, 55 for the women. The second bar, 85 for the men, 60 for the women. The third bar, 95 pounds and 70. The fourth bar, 105 and 75. And the final bar, 115 and 80. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the movement standards we have for both the double unders, the single unders, and the snatches. So let's talk workout flow as well as movement standards. So at the beginning of this workout, your barbell will be preloaded with the first weight. You will have 3 different Zeus ropes, each of different lengths. You can choose whichever ones you want to use. Every lane will have 3 different options. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go, you and your partner are going to chip away at those Zeus jumps, whether it's the single unders for scaled or the double unders for our intermediate and RX divisions. As soon as you finish that last jump, you and your partner are then allowed to lift that barbell as many times as you have in that remaining window that is only 90 seconds. You can go back and forth for singles. You can go touch and go. One partner can do all of the reps. It's whatever is going to be the best strategy for you. For our co-ed division, you are going to have to wait until your partner's barbell hits the floor before you're allowed to lift yours overhead if you're going to go back and forth with those reps. Once that round is finished, you and your partner will take that 30-second break, and it is your responsibility to change the weight to the next barbell. No help from judges or anyone else. You and your partner are the ones changing the weights once the workout begins. Let's dive into our movement standards now for our jumps as well as the snatches. So for our jumps, our scale division, we are doing single unders. So that rope will start behind the calves. As that rope travels once under the feet, that will count as a good rep. So we'll see some single unders here. Perfect. If we find that rope gets tripped up or you step on the rope and it does not travel all the way under your feet, then that would be a no rep. Now for our double unders, what we're looking for this is when the athlete leaves the floor, we're looking for that rope to pass twice underneath the feet and make it all the way to that back side. So let's see a few double unders. Nice. And as you can hear and tell, that rope is a little heavier, a little more challenging, about a half a pound on the cable, so it will make those double unders just a little bit more fun. So let's talk snatches. So for this movement, what we're looking for is the barbell to move from the ground overhead in one fluid motion, with the rep being completed at the top with the athlete having the barbell fully locked out over the top of the shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. A variety of methods for this one. We could do a muscle snatch, power snatch, you can even squat snatch it, you can even split snatch it, but if the athlete's knees touch the ground in trying to receive that barbell, that would be a no rep. So we're going to see a few different variations of the snatch here. So let's start with a power snatch. Good. And now we'll see a squat snatch. So just a few notes here. So we are looking to see that barbell locked out over the top. Your judge will give you a good rep sign if you are unsure of it. If that barbell is still out in front when we're standing up, or we're bringing it back down to the ground before we fully locked out, that would be a no rep. You and your partner can break up the reps however you'd like during this workout. So that is event 1, called Take Flight. This serves as your athlete briefing, as well as some of the descriptions for the flow and the movement standards. If you have any questions, please reach out. We look forward to seeing you at the Shoofly Liftoff on October 16th.